What's up, everybody? We're going to play Connections, and we're going to do it for Sunday, April 6th. Trash pizza, cable remote, resistance, gas. Okay, this is super cool. Just trying to find one more. Okay. Charge, distant, voltage, reserved, current, cool, water, hip, dovetail, and Spike Lee. What's up with that? What? Spike Lee? He's a director from the 90s, I think. I mean, he may have done some recent films as well, but I remember, I think the bulk of his movies were like in the 90s. I remember there was the one, I forget what it was called. It took place in New York City, and it was kind of like portrayed some racial tension between, I think, a Korean store owner and I think like a black family or something. It was really good, and it really made you think about, is it's not that anybody is necessarily right. It's just what perspective you take, depending on their point of view. It was a good movie. Again, you guys can let me know what it was called. That's the only Spike Lee movie that comes to mind, and I can't even remember the exact name, but that was more or less the plot line. All right, guys, in any case, obviously we have words pertaining to electricity. Okay. Ooh, they gave a slightly fancier. I'm going to definitely take a full point for what I said because it's 100% correct, but that's very clever what they came up with. What an electrometer measures. Okay. So, sweet. Blue is out of the way. I'm very happy with that. Water, gas, trash, and cable would be monthly bills. Yeah, utilities. That's still going to take credit for that. I think that's essentially the same thing. Let's get our yellow, and then we'll see if we can quickly pounce on purple, and we'll hightail it out of here. You can be reserved with someone. You can be distant. You can be cool. You can be remote. I'm gonna nail this, guys. I'm gonna put. Are you ready for this? If I had it, I'm gonna put $1 million on the table right now. If I get it correct, I keep that million. If I get it wrong, I owe the million. Okay. So let's just pretend that somebody could bankroll $1 million. That's how this will play out. Are you ready? Aloof. Kapow! All right. Pizza Hip, Spike Lee, and Dovetail. I don't think I might get this in a million years. So I'm not really sure if I should really waste too much time on it. I'm just not sure how the director Spike Lee is going to play into Dovetail, Hip, and Pizza. So with all deference and respect to Mr. Spike Lee, I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get this category. Okay. Yeah, I'm so happy. Although, see, this is the thing, right, guys? Hip joint and pizza joint makes perfect sense, but I wasn't even thinking that, and even if I were, it just having two things just isn't enough for me because the other two are so distracting. It almost prevents you from saying, "Oh, hip joint or pizza joint," and I would never have even thought of that. So I have never heard of a dovetail joint. Although I can imagine it's probably a type of, is it maybe like a type of mechanical joint between two objects, maybe two pieces of wood? That would be my guess. And a Spike Lee joint, I guess, does Mr. Spike Lee have some locations, like maybe in New York City, where you can just chill or have a drink? I don't know. So guys, you've got to update me on quite a few things. What was the name of the Spike Lee movie I was reminiscing about? Again, it's from the 90s. And confirm for me what a dovetail joint and a Spike Lee joint is. And there you have it, guys. We'll have to just claim the 3 points because we did fail to get the purple. But I'm glad I didn't waste 5 minutes on that. That would have been silly because I never would have gotten that. Probably in about, I'm not going to say a million years, but I would say it would take me about a millennium to get it. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow for the next round of Connections.